Hi, my name is Sheila Shemaine. Welcome to my channel. And today I have another makeup look that I want to do. I'm going to use the NYX Shadow Base in the shade ESB03, which is the skin tone base. So I'm going to do that right now. We're going to go ahead and get started with the eyes. So now I've put on my shadow base by NYX. So now what I'm going to do is take my three favorite combinational eyeshadows. It's no secret. I've been using these like in every tutorial. I can't help it. I love it. I'm going to use the shade Lap Dance by NYX. I'm going to use the shade Dance the Ties by NYX. And I'm going to use the shade Blame It on Midnight by NYX. I just love this combination. So that's what I'm going to use. Starting with the Lap Dance eyeshadow, I'm going to highlight my brow bone. So that's what I'll do first. So I'm going to grab a brush and apply this to my brow bone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the shade Blame It on Midnight. Put this shade right here. Let me find my brush. Use this brush right here. I'm just going to put that right underneath that highlighting shade. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, let's see, I want to use this pink shade. It's a Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow in the shade C302A called Cheeky. Looks like this. I want to use this shade, so yeah, let me go ahead and try this out. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use my eyeshadow and the shade Cheeky from Wet n Wild. Apply this to my lids. Deep bronze and this shade in Sensual. This is by NYX eyeshadows. So I'm going to use the two together to kind of put some color into my crease here. That's what I'm going to do. Using the bronze color first. Which is this shade that I just used. I'm going to take this shade, which is called Sensual. Is do my lower lash line as usual. Use it. And I always use the Jordana Easy Liner for eyes in black. I'm also going to tight line. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and do really quick, you guys, is I'm going to use this shade right here. I just think it will be really pretty. Probably the two shades right here. It's just an ELF palette that I have. I don't know the name of it, but I'm going to use the two shades right here into the crease. Just feel like I want a little bit more color into my crease, just to get this pink to pop out a little bit, to be more vibrant is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just going to put just a little bit more of color here, just to get it to. I'm going to take this deeper pink color, like this hot pink shade, and take this just slightly above that light pink shade. Just like this. With the light pink. Sorry. Alright, on my lower lash line, I feel like this green is not dark enough. I just don't see it that much. So I'm going to use this deeper green shade right here from this ELF palette. Okay, so let me clean it up. I'm going to finish lining my eyes. Put a little bit of liner on my waterline. Yeah, I'm going to use this gel liner in the shade black. Going to use this ELF eyeliner brush. Put a little bit right onto my waterline. I'm going to line my top lash line. Hopefully I'm not getting down too low. Okay, so now I'm going to wing it out just a little bit, you guys. I've been into wing liners. So I'm going to wing the liner using this brush. I had been missing this brush, and I happened to come across, and this really helps me with my wing liner as well, you guys. So I'm going to try this. Just like that, you guys. Okay. Do the other eye liner, or the other eye. Okay. So now it's time for mascara, okay? So I'm gonna grab my mascara, and the mascara I'm gonna use is the W7 Lashtastic False Liquid Lashes, and I'm gonna use the Rimmel Extra Wild Lash. Okay, but first I'm going to curl my eyelashes. The extra wild lash from Rimmel, but I'm doing my lower lashes first before I do the top, just to give that mascara from the W7 to just kind of dry up just a little bit. Go ahead and put just a little bit more of this green color underneath my lash line down here. I really want that color to stick out. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this extra wild lash from Rimmel. And I'm going to put some on my lower lashes first. Alright, the only thing I want to crease, I just feel like my in the shade. So I'm going to put this in my crease, you guys. Try that and see if I can deepen up my crease just a little bit. I'm going to take this brush right here and just add some of that color on there and just kind of go across and deepen this crease color. Love this look. Love it. Just beautiful to me. Just words can't describe how I feel about this look. This look is just so fab. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the Blame It on Midnight. Dancing the Ties. Gonna use that shade just to go back in and kind of, I don't know, just clean it up just a little bit. Okay, go back in with that deeper shade, trying to stay within the line of where the shadow is without going higher. Okay, I'm gonna get a different brush. That's just not working. Okay, so grab that deeper shade. All right, that's the look. Love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna get to my face now, finally. All right, so I'm gonna take, as far as face makeup, first of all, I'm gonna use my Femme Couture Get Primed Primer. Okay, I'm down to the last little bit, so I'm gonna have to use my fingers instead of just being able to put it on. Rub that in. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spot conceal as usual. I'm just going to spot conceal around my nose, and I'm going to use the Revlon Color Stay Concealer in Medium Deep. I'm just going to spot conceal like right around my nose where I'm red. Just right there. I'm going to let it dry. And while I let it dry, I'm going to go ahead and get my foundations. Okay, the foundation that I'm going to use just by itself, I'm going to use the 3-in-1 CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous Foundation and 860 Classic Tan. Okay, I'm going to use this shade. And then as far as concealer, I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Deep, number 35. And then I'm going to use, let's see, which one is this? I'm going to use this Beauty Treats Corrective Concealer Palette concealer on top of the Maybelline Fit Me. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use. So now it should be dry. I'm going to go ahead and pat this in. Side of my eye. It's going to kind of line it a little bit. Okay. I'm going to blend my foundation with my Beauty Blender. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to conceal my under eye. So I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the number 35 Deep. Okay. I love this concealer. It's my favorite. So I'm going to use this. Okay, so now I'm going to blend it with my Beauty Blender. Alright, so now I'm going to go over the concealer with this, like I said, the Beauty Treats Corrective Concealer Palette. Okay, and I'm going to take this concealer here. Okay. I'm going to take a brush like this. It's a concealer brush. I'm just going to go across this line right here. Just to straighten this line right here a little bit using that concealer. Give it a clean line there. Basically, that's what I'm doing. On the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. Put some concealer there. Just go across it to give it a clean, straight line. Hopefully, if I don't touch it, and I think I did. Alright, so that is the concealer. Now I'm going to set the concealer, you guys. So now I'm going to use my contour palette, of course. I love to set my concealer using that contour palette. So that's what I'll do now. I'm going to grab it. Let's see. Actually, I think I'm going to use something different, okay? I think I'm going to go back to one of my first palettes. This has a lot of powders in here. So I think I'm going to set my concealer with this shade right here from this powder palette. Okay. So I'm going to grab my highlighting or my brush. I'm going to use this brush right here. And okay. Just going to set it lightly. I'm using the shade Nude Beige. Okay, so since I've done that, let me go ahead and set my foundation. However, with the 3-in-1 CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation, you do not have to add powder if you don't want to. Like, I feel like this is good, but I'm going to add powder because I just like to add powder to my face. That's just what I like to do. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my ELF powder brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to use the shade, which is Pure Honey. I'm going to use that shade. Just to set this foundation. However, like I said, you do not have to use powder with that foundation. But I'm going to use powder with it. Just to get a more full coverage look. Alright. So I'm going to use this brush right here to bronze my face. And I'm going to use a shade called Bronze in this palette. It's going to bronze up my face just a little bit. Go ahead and contour my nose. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the matte blush palette. And I'm going to use, yeah, I'm going to use this shade right here. And let's see here. Just add just a little bit of color. Right, that's enough with the blush. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with that contour color. I'm just going to use what's left on the brush. Just like that. And so now we're ready for lipstick. Okay, so let me look and see what I have. Okay. First of all, before I do lipstick, I noticed that this wing is just not as even as the other wing. So I'm just going to correct that. Back to lipstick. I've done everything that I wanted to do, and so now I want to get to the lipstick. Okay. I think what I want to do, I had a more bolder lipstick, like a lipstick that really sticks out. Okay. It's probably as even as I'm going to get it. Let's see. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, lipstick. Okay, I got two options here. I don't know which one I want to go with. I did forget my liner, but the first one, I'm gonna go with the new one just to show the new lipstick first, and I'll decide which one I like. This one is the Wet n Wild, the original Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade Breeze. Okay, all right, I'm gonna put this on. This is how the look is with a nude lipstick. Okay, all right, so I got another option. Okay, so I'm going to use the lip liner Revlon Color Stay Lip Liner in Wine. Okay. Liquid lip color in the shade Mauve Maven. Looks like this. Okay. Apply this to my lips. This is the second choice, using this deeper tone. It's called, which I do love this lipstick, but I think it can be a little bit too much with the eye makeup. So I think I'm gonna go with, I don't know, I like both of them. To be honest, I like both shades. I love the nude shade and I love this shade. So I'm so undecided right now which one to go with. But this is the look with this lipstick. And so, yes, this is very, very cute to me. I like it. I think it's beautiful. But let me go ahead and put on the nude shade. So using the Wet n Wild original lipstick in the shade Breeze. Not going to put on any lip liner. This is the look. I like the shade Breeze by Wet n Wild. I love the nude and I love the little bit of frost that it has. I think it goes well with the eye makeup. And yes, you guys, I know this eye makeup is bold, okay? But this was kind of like an inspired makeup look from like watching runway models. You know, you see the different designs on the eyes, and I just love eye makeup. I just wanted to do something that was a little different, a little bit out of my, you know, normal range of makeup. I mean, I do wear deep and dark smoky eyes, but I never do like design, you know, type form of eyeshadow on my eyelids. And I wanted to do this look because I think it's beautiful and I like it. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. I hope you like this tutorial. And okay, you guys, I will let y'all go, and you know I will have more videos tomorrow. So yeah, I appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm going to let y'all go. So y'all have a wonderful day. And you know I love you. Mwah. Bye-bye.